Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Miyogi, and welcome to our Racing Evolution. I do believe this is my first time touching up on this game here. But wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot I did load some data. But the problem was that I was doing a past recording and I was not satisfied with the audio balancing. So I might have to reset things from the ground up in terms of the campaign. But to let you know, for those who are not too familiar, what our Racing Evolution is. Our Racing Evolution is basically what if you put Ridge Racer Type 4 with the graphics of Ridge Racer V, the UI schematics world building of Gran Turismo of the time, which was around 2005, and I forgot that name of that one current anime right now, Speed Hetoya. What was that? Let me check. What was that? High Speed Etoile. There we go. Basically, put the formula of those four together. R4, RRV, GT4, and High Speed Etoile. Ironic, given High Speed Etoile just came out this year of 2024, but how this is structured, it's kind of similar in a sense, but with a character that is badly put based off the design of, let's mix it both, Nagase Reiko and Asuka Kazama from Tekken. But yeah, so what we're going to cover here is the main campaign of the game, Racing Life. I want to see how good or how mad the story would be. I doubt that it's going to be as bad, but I wouldn't say it would be explicitly good. For knowing how this was not so popular and didn't even receive a sequel or sorts. By the way, in terms of racing, this is the first title I believe with Namco that is with officially licensed vehicles, because if we compare to the Ridge Racer franchise, that one is all fictional brands known in the Ridge Racer universe. But okay, enough about the lore or the backstory of RRE. I think that's an easy way to call it, our Racing Evolution. And we're gonna start off with the campaign.
We have a male in his late 20s with head trauma and severe loss of blood. Prep the ER. We'll be there in 20 minutes.
Damn it! He doesn't have 20 minutes. Do it in 10. Don't you know any shortcuts?
You want shortcuts? Well, I'll show you some shortcuts. Hold on to your seat and onto his oxygen mask.
Where did you learn those moves? Do you race?
Well, yes, every day. This is my rig right here.
You were incredible. If my intuition isn't failing me, you have real potential. We've got a very important race today, one that we can't afford to lose. Do you think you could do a little overtime on the racetrack?
Okay, I'm gonna be very critical with the cutscenes. And that first cutscene, our girl be really well endowed. I'm sorry, it was the first thing that caught my eye, that caught my attention. Though this is where some gaps in between the lore and reality is coming in. Because one thing's for sure, that place is not Japan. Based on the ambulance alone. I don't think there's an E-150 that is themed after the San Francisco Hospital ambulance resides anywhere in Japan. For the fact that we got thrown into Twin Ring Motegi Super Speedway in Japan. What is this, Japanifornia? Phoenix, right? But I digress. So, this is the first chapter, the De Tomaso Pantera Cup, and we're at Twin Ring Motegi Super Speedway. And of course, I already had this preset because this is how I set up things back when I was doing playthrough tests with this. Okay, and we're gonna be thrown into the De Tomaso Pantera GTS, where American muscle meets European design to create a mid-engine masterpiece. This is a very underrated car, and only recently, thank you Gran Turismo 7, people know that this thing exists. But believe it or not, it was as early as Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 and Kaido Battle 2 is when this car was featured in a video game. I do believe this is not the first time that it got thrown into, but the first time under Namco's hands. Okay, so let's go and start round 1. By the way, voice acting was kinda mid, but I expected that out of a game in an era where voice acting was not taken that seriously.
Just drive like you did on the way to the hospital and you'll be fine. Show him what you've got.
Okay, the good thing about this game is that elements such as slipstreaming is very important for this. Oh yeah, there's also commentary coming out of both your crew chief and your enemies. By surprise! Hey! This is a 3-lap super speedway run. It's a matter of balancing out our slipstreaming and getting to the guy in front. The AI has some really questionable line taking there. It was very safe even on highest difficulty. By the way, the difficulty dictates how well your enemies would be performing, if ever. The other Pantera is still behind. Never mind! I spoke too soon! I'm gonna explain a bit on the other mechanics of this game when we have the time. But it's safe to say that we got this one in the bag. Okay, that was an easy chapter 1, even in hard difficulty. Right, and we also gain RP as we progress. I think that is the game's currency.
Well, that's how I met Stefan. You must think I'm crazy, reckless, or just plain dumb for accepting his offer. But I'm glad I did. It was a fast track to a new career.
Hello?
Quite literally, in fact. But that was the last race I'd see for a while. You see, Stefan had big plans for me in mind, and they started with some training in the basics.
Okay, I mean, Rena, I get it. It's hot. The heat index is scorching hot. But at the same time, you're teasing me, girl. Okay, so I don't know what ESP stands for here, but I do believe this is a special rally-based area in around, I guess, Europe? We prepared some test sessions for you. In order to make the cut, you'll need to complete 2 rally courses in under 257.5. Right, and oh wait, before we do start, we're gonna be thrown into the Acura RSX. But we also have the option of switching to the Mini Cooper. So normally if you look at the stats here, front wheel drive is the name of the game here, but you're stuck between a 1.6 liter 158 horsepower Mini, more compact mind you, or the 2 liter 217 horsepower VTEC powered Acura RSX Type S. Curious actually that I've done it before in the Integra. So So I want to see how things go about when I go pick the Mini. I forgot that there are some chapters here you get to choose your vehicle. For the time, back in 2005, this is well made visually.
Okay, Rena, I want you to drive like you always do. Nothing special, just take it straight away.
200, medium left. 150, easy left. 200.
Okay, so the time above there is what I've set with the Integra. Let's see if we could par or beat it with the Mini.
150, on left. You're going in too fast. 125, caution. Into easy right. Into on left. You enter the turn at the optimum speed. 75, easy right. Into hairpin left. 50, medium right. Out, medium left. You're in a good rhythm, keep it up. Into long, medium right. Opens. 150, caution, over jump.
Very smooth driving. You're off to a great start.
Okay, 134.7. Close, but not exactly optimal. Let's see though. So we are 0.7 slower. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. But let's see if we could try to match it in. Can we actually change our car when... No, we can't. It's grayed out. So you have to get good here on stage 2 if we want to beat the time. So remember, 0.7 seconds. So we need to be at least a second faster than the Integra in this run. So we need to at least hit a 121.9.
Easy right. And easy left. 75, medium left. 75, hairpin right. 75, easy right. And long, hairpin left. Opens. 200, medium right. Perfect exit. You took the best line. You entered the turn at the optimum speed. 150. Long. Hairpin
That's
left.
just because it's my first time in the Cooper, or my co-pilot is just bothering me up so much.
150. Easy left. And long. Hairpin right. Opens. long. Easy right. 100. Easy left. 125. Medium left. And medium right. 150. Over crest.
Another excellent job. You're doing okay.
Nah, we're not doing okay. We're not doing okay. So it's clear that we're way slower in the Mini. Yeah, it just increased by 0.2. So I'm gonna be right back and redo that. Honestly, between the two, I do believe the Integra is a far more competitive machine. Lighter, more power, VTEC.
Okay, Rena, I want you to drive like you always do. Nothing special, just take it straight away.
Makes me question why I went with the Mini Cooper on my first run.
200. Medium left. 150. 125. Caution. Into easy right. Into hard left. Let's concentrate on the corner. 75. Easy right. Into hairpin left. 50. Medium right. And medium left. Very smooth cornering. Doing good. Into long. Medium right. Opens. 150. Caution. Over jump. Yeah.
Very smooth driving. You're off to a great start.
Hey yo! Did I just beat my time by a second with this Integra? Yeah, 1.18. Wow! That leaves me with some leeway for round 2 at least. I mean, that is the objective, so you won't feel too pressured. But yeah, if given a choice between the Integra and the Mini Cooper S, I would still pick the Integra for the stats alone.
Easy right. And easy left. 75. Medium left. 75. Hairpin right. 75. Easy right. And long. Hairpin left. Opens.
Like, no hit on the Brits though.
200. Medium right.
Even if the Mini Cooper is more compact than the Integra,
Nice timing with the brakes.
weight and performance wise, the Integra is far better than the Cooper.
150. Easy left. And long. Hairpin right. Opens. 150.
Okay, I was a bit slower with the Integra here on the second section. Maybe it's because I shifted down too early on the last corner. But still doesn't change the fact that we're a second and a half under the required time.
Once Stefan had an idea of where I stood, the real training could begin. And it wasn't easy. It was like being in racing boot camp with a drill instructor breathing down your neck. It was clear that he had high hopes for me, but it wasn't clear whether I could live up to his expectations.
Okay, next one is this test session. You'll be chasing the car in front of you. Session won't end until you catch it. Can we change our car? Oh no, we're stuck with the MRS. Okay. Alright. When I last attempted this, I just have to make contact with the car literally and the session ended. I was surprised. But this time, let's retcon my experience.
Time to practice your passing skills. Overtake the car ahead of you within the time limit.
So the technique here in Suzuka East, or even Suzuka Full Circuit, is how we deal with the S-curves here.
Nice braking. Now for the hard part.
Okay, by my estimations, by lap 3, we should be able to be in overtaking range.
Okay, now for the cornering. Good. Now just give it some speed.
Okay, don't go into the grass. Am I in slip? Oh, I am. I'm actually in slip.
You've entered the turn with the optimum speed. What can I say? That was just a great job.
Normally, I expect it to be in a later moment, but I think I've overdone myself. Alright, let's move on to the next race. Oh my god!
Well, you're a new face. Whose girlfriend are you?
I'm Rena. I'm here for the race.
Oh? Why haven't I heard of you? What team are you on?
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
I see. Well, welcome to the big leagues, Rena. I hope they don't eat you alive. At least not too quickly.
Not exactly a warm welcome, but she had a point. What team was I on?
Have you ever bothered checking your racing suit, Rena? I mean, the answer's right there. Okay, next, the Japan Touring Car Championship Class 3. First and overall in the 2 series of races. Can I change my car? Or am I stuck with the 1.8 on the MRS? Ah. Oh, we can change. Oh, we can go with the Integra again. But I will be changing our drivetrain because the Integra is FF, the MRS is MR. But it's also the lightest in the class. There's also the somewhat B class Audi TT. The problem with this one, it is super heavy. But I have a bias with 4-wheel drive vehicles, so let's try this. So I can be carried by both the 4-wheel drive and the power. I will just struggle a bit on the corners.
This is it. Your first race as our official driver. Start things off with a bang. Swerve left and right and put the pressure on.
You tapped into me, Chang.
He's preparing to overtake you. Watch it.
Yeah, I called it. A bit of some understeer given its all-wheel drive and its body weight.
That guy's been tagging along long enough. That is the perfect way to brake. Excellent, he's bound to lose it soon. The end.
Oh, he actually crashed. Yes!
That's the way. Keep the pressure on. Final lap.
Oh, you have a 6th gear. Nice.
That's the trick.
All's left is what cars that are leading?
You're outpacing the car in front of you. Take it. Okay, now for the cornering.
Ooh, is that an MRS?
Slow down to the ideal cornering speed.
I struggled a bit. I hope there's like a round 2 on this, cause second is mostly I could get.
You can take him on the next corner.
Even if like that last corner was wide.
You have a chance at an excellent lap now. You've made the grade.
Okay, so I did struggle on lap 2. That's a confession on my part. Okay, good. It is a multi-point, so I can make a comeback on the next race. But yeah, as soon as I pick a car in round 1, I cannot change cars by round 2. Yep, we've seen this. It's Suzuka East. This one's gonna be easy.
Slipstream to the end, overtaking the corner. You're trying to sample soil? Use your brakes. You've got to be ready for these things.
For what things? I was the one on the offensive. He should be the one mad at me.
I can't let 76 in the trees.
Yeah. Yes, practice is really paying off. I think you improved. That's keeping a jump ahead of him.
Even a simple machine can't make up for a bad driver.
Watch the car behind you. Pull ahead! Pull ahead!
Don't scream in my ear.
Are you trying to make me mad? It won't work.
I think you improved. We did it! We took first! Don't worry about the tailgater. Keep your cool. Nice exit. That's the perfect line to take.
honest, I think the gap is much bigger on this. So if you consider the past run and this run, I'd say we got the victory. And we did, despite going in a tie. Hey! I know we've unlocked the MRS on the last run, but I'm glad that we unlocked the Audi TT.
I soon found out why I got off on the wrong foot with Gina. You see, she knew more about how GVI operated than I did, and she wasn't too happy about the reach of their influence. To her, they were ruining the sport, and I was their new mascot.
Okay, class 2 now. It's a championship. Alright. So here we got multiple set of options like what we did in class 3. So we have the S2000. We have the RX-7. Mazda Speed C-Spec, if I may add. And the 350Z. So power-wise, oh, and we even have the Elise. And the Alpha. So we have more variety here, actually. So, the Elise struggles a bit on the speed department, but at the very least, it makes up for it with its super light body and its very amazing cornering ability. The Alpha 156, this is more of like the touring car spec given its optimum power. Because I know the base 156 is like around a 200 horsepower flat. This is tuned to match touring cars back in the day. Though it is gruesomely heavy. The S2000 is pretty mid and balanced all throughout, especially like you can see there, acceleration, braking, and handling. The FD though, despite its low handling stat, is a really good cornering machine. And also sponsored by Mazda Speed. But for this case, I'ma go with ye old reliable. A bit heavy, but at the same time more power than the S2000. And more power than the S2000, yet at the same time the second heaviest of the bunch. But you know what? Let's be a bit of a mad lad and go for the Elise. And it's not any ordinary Elise, it's the Motorsport Elise, so it's like an Exige before being exiged. This is gonna be our first time in the full version of the Suzuka racetrack. Me. Yeah, the fact that this is a cornering machine, we can easily take anyone away from us prior to the long straight. What are you talking about? It's just lap 1 of 3.
Good. Now sit past that corner. You're in second place. You're in the lead car by 2 seconds apart.
Let's drop that to 1.
Here we go. Now begins the real fight.
Okay, this is payback for Yokohama. I'm gonna toy around with you for the time being.
Everybody has eyes on you. You're in the lead. Just stay cool.
Okay, so she panicked.
It's high time to get that guy off your tail. Speed up before he comes back. That is the perfect way to brake. Don't let him slip by you.
Time to see how inferior the power of the Elise is by letting the FD behind catch up and see how well it passes me by the long straight.
He's coming on your side.
Where's Gina?
Nice braking. Now for the hard part.
Okay, that FD is sticking.
Then it's time to taste the champagne. Speed up before he comes back.
Okay, really, Iwami. Okay, go on, take the lead.
Don't let him find a way through. This guy should be a breeze to shake.
Come on, I'm giving you every opening I have, Iwami. Why don't you take it? I mean, Iwama.
Block him.
Okay, fine, you're playing it too safe.
Enough playing around. Lose it.
Yes, boss.
Nice braking. Now for the hard part. There's one in your rear view. Don't worry about the tailgater. Keep your cool. All right, he's out of your slipstream. Losing your drive. You have a chance at an excellent lap now.
Oh, the two FDs and the S2K are actually keeping up. Oh, I see Gina now at the back. Yeah, that was an easy run. I was expecting Gina to give me more of a challenge, but looks like I was proven wrong. She's down and dead last. I wondered if her AI would make a comeback. So it's back to Yokohama.
This client is expecting a flawless run. It's your job to deliver. Stay right on his tail and make him feel the heat. You're making him feel the pressure. Nice angle taking the turn.
Why do I feel like the Elise is the most unique ones among class 2?
Nice timing on the brakes. Show him you're in a league of your own. You're giving him room to breathe. Don't hold back.
Hey, how's it hanging there, Wama? How was Suzuka treating you?
Just act like that guy in your tail isn't there. Show him what you've got.
You're gonna crash. Hey, props to you. You actually controlled that mishap.
Everything's great. Acceleration, braking, and handling. Watch the car behind you. Time to finish this. Good. Now zip past that corner. Late braking can cause spins. Be careful.
Oh, that's actually quite neat. Depending on how well or how poorly you enter corners, your crew chief would give you guides.
Car in front of you. Take him. Yes, practice is really paying off.
All that's left is to chase after Gina. We can decide not to chase after Gina, given she was dead last on the last run.
Can you just roll over and accept defeat?
Can you?
Surpass me. Not this time.
You've got to get closer and make yourself noticed.
I can handle pressure as well as any guy.
In this game, a little pressure goes a long way. Some late braking before the corner will do it. You're out of the slipstream. Get back in his tail.
Because Elise versus Elise.
That guy in your tail isn't there. Speed up before he comes back. Good. Now just give it some speed. There's one in your rear view. Just do that every time, and we'll be home free.
Alright. That was a bit of a challenge, but at least we redeemed ourselves. So the most she did was 5th place. The Elise feels overpowered.
That girl is good. Very good. But how will she do against the others?
Every 2 years, GVI pits its own teams against each other in a top-secret competition. The results determine the ranks of the teams. You place well, and we'll get more work. I want you to drive this. Yes, it's a Fiat, but hardly an ordinary one.
Driving the Lotus actually prepared me for this. So this secret competition is nothing more than an exhibition match, and we are forced in the Fiat 500 Type 110F. Not just any 500, but a specially built and modified racing machine like no other. 300 horsepower and with 1,400 pounds. And we're gonna be pitted against what kind of machines? Oh my! Corvette? Saleen S7?
In a way, this is your most important race yet. Place well here, and it'll have a positive ripple effect on our work. Nice corner. That's just what I want to see.
Think you can keep up with me?
Keep the heat on and encourage him to slip up. Perfect. Enough playing around. Lose him.
Okay, Corvette C5 is down. That's a C5, right? Just try. Are you sure about that?
You can take him at any time. Good. Now zip past that corner. You're in 5th place. You in the 4th place car. About 1 second apart. Running at the same speed. Show him you're in a league alone.
Oh, it's the S7R actually. Oops, messed that one up.
Debris. Don't hold back. Just act like that guy in your tail
Oh, mukate kurunuka.
Stay right on his tail and make him feel the heat.
Try to get out of this, Jimenez.
That'll show him. There's one in your rear view. The essence of good cornering. Great.
Okay, I'm deliberating. Should I or must I?
Pick up the pace or you'll be stuck in his position.
Gap's building.
You've got to transfer weight forward.
I need to do. Hey, Wama! Fancy seeing you here.
Good job. That is the perfect way to brake.
That Viper looks hella fat.
Stay right on his tail and make him feel the heat.
Okay, with the pace that Viper's taking, I must, actually.
He's preparing to overtake you. Watch it. Show him you're in a league above. You're giving him room to breathe. Don't hold back.
Rules didn't say I can't do it.
You've got to get closer and make yourself noticed.
Bye, Silva.
You're almost there. Don't give him a chance.
They never said you can't do it.
She's coming home. Enjoy your victory lap. Congratulations.
That was suspenseful. But given it's done at Suzuka, you have the option to do it or not, but they never said you cannot do it. How was handling on the GVI's masterpiece? That's a class 1, mind you.
Look at the time! We need our damn racer! Where the heck is he?
Well, he is a she, and I'm
Hey,
Rena.
yo.
The name's Rena. You must be Eddie.
Are you kidding? This is our racer? No, no, and no! We paid a fortune for this!
Listen, Eddie, I don't know how much you paid. Stefan just told me to win the race. Now can we get to business?
Huh? Stefan?
I have a bad feeling that Eddie's the sexist type. 4 stick! Really? 4-stage rally? And what do we got? We got a 206. We got an Impreza. A Focus. And an Evo. They all have the same horsepower and the same engine type. And the same curb weight! So it's all down to a matter of preference. The 206 I know is quite compact, and it's a WRC legend. I mean, come on, all of these are WRC legends. Not much I could say about the Bug-Eye though. The Cosworth though is another legend. Okay, so the new guns here, the Evo 8 and the Bug-Eye Impreza. So it's a matter of, do you want the compact one or do you want the legendary one? You know what, we're gonna go French compact. And since it's 4 stages, we're stuck with this car for the next 4 drives. Oh my god, the blow-off valve.
You need to get first place, be aggressive, and kick some butt!
200. Medium left.
Oh god,
150.
oh.
Easy left. 200. Long, easy right.
Oh, there are 21 of us. So this is proper rally.
150. On left. Let's concentrate on the corner. 125.
Okay, I might lose out on that one.
Into easy right. This is just the kind of time needed. Into on left. 75. Easy right.
Oh yeah, I miscalculated about a 206. It's fat.
50. Medium right. And medium left. Into long. Medium right. Opens. 150. Caution. Over jump.
I knew I should have gone with the Cosworth. But I could have also stuck to my guns and picked the JDM.
Brake early and change the angle of the car. 100. Over crest. 125. On left. And easy right.
Okay, this is the reverse section of what we did back in the training.
50. Easy right. Okay, you're in the leading group. 125. Long. Easy left. 150. Long. Hairpin left. Tightens. Into easy right. 100. Long. Hairpin right. Tightens. 125. Medium left. 200. Long. Hairpin right. Tightens. 75. Hairpin left. 100. Medium right. 75. Medium right. And easy left. Stay in touch. We make a good team.
Alright. So does that mean first run is good? Oh, it is good. Oh, 206 to 206, okay. Who are these people? A lot of 206s though. Oh wait, is me and Virenke, are we both teammates? Not only are we sharing the same car, we're also sharing the same number. Oh, this is a place we've never been to before, so this might pose some problems.
You need to get first place, be aggressive, and kick some butt!
100. Over crest. 75. Easy left. Into easy right. 150.
god, the pace in this place.
200, over crest. 100, easy left. 75, easy right. 200, medium left. 150, long, easy right. Tightens. You're in a good rhythm, keep it up. Glad we can make things happen. See you again.
Okay, 6th place. I hope that's not too bad. Our final places, we are 3rd. Alright? 2 seconds behind. Whew. That second stage was kinda rough. Okay, so this time this is the reverse of the other reverse of the training race. So this one I am more familiar with the run. We start the opposite way.
Easy right. And easy left.
You need to get first place, be aggressive, and kick some butt.
Could you say anything else, Eddie?
Medium left. 75. Hairpin right. 75. Easy right. And long. Hairpin left. Opens. 200. Medium right. You enter the turn at the optimum speed. 150. Long. Hairpin left. 150. Easy left. And long. Hairpin right. Opens. Good. Keep this speed up in the next section. Into long. Easy right. 100. Easy left. 125. Medium left. And medium right.
Sorry.
150. Over crest. 100. Medium right. If you don't brake fast enough, the car will spin. 200. Caution. Over jump. 100. Very long. Hairpin left. Tightens. Into medium right. And medium left. This is just the kind of time needed. Into hairpin right. Into long, easy left. And on right. You're in a good rhythm, keep it up. You need to bring down your cornering speed. Into easy left. 75. Caution. 75. Easy right. 100. On right. 200. Long, easy left. 75. Easy right. 150. Medium right. 'em. Be aggressive and kick some butt.
Can you say anything else, Eddie?
Medium left. 75. Hairpin right. 75. Easy right. And long. Hairpin left. Opens. 200. Medium right. You entered the turn at the optimum speed. 150. Long. Hairpin left. 150. Easy left. And long. hairpin right, opens. Good pace, keep it up. Into long, easy right. 100, easy left. 125, medium left, and medium right. 150, over crest. 100, medium right. 200, caution, over jump. 100, very long, hairpin left, tightens. Into medium right, and medium left. Try speeding up a bit. Into hairpin right. Into long, easy left, and on right. You're in a good rhythm, keep it up. Drift right after braking. Into easy left. 75, caution. 75, easy right. 100, on right. 200, long, easy left. You're in a good rhythm, keep it up. 75, easy right. 150, medium right. That was one of my best wins. Thank you.
So how well did we do? Oh nice, we pushed the Impreza down. And we are a second! Okay, so we're tied with our teammate now. Are the other... No, wait, scratch that. It's not our teammate. We just share the same car number. So we're now in second place. So all we have to do is get good of a 2 minutes 15 or 14 here in Windmill Hill. This is the make or break race now.
Easy left. 150, medium right, maybe.
Oh, nearly died.
200, easy right, and medium left. Into easy right, and over crest. Good, you can win this. 300.
We better.
Medium right, opens.
Okay, this is the section we need to slow down immensely.
75, easy left, and over crest. Into easy right. 50, hairpin left, tightens, and easy right.
Ah, crap, we might lose some time in there.
200, over crest. 75, easy left, and easy right. 150, caution, over jump. You can take the turns faster.
God
This
damn
is just
it.
the kind of time needed. 200, long, easy left.
It's the power slides. The moment we got induced into a drift is the problem.
That's good, you're taking the ideal line. 150, easy left. 125, easy left. Into long, hairpin right.
Did he just say schedule?
Opens.
Okay, back to this section. This is where we screwed up a lot back in
Easy
round
left.
2.
And over crest.
No drifting.
Into easy right.
206, follow me. No
50.
no
Hairpin
spinny
left.
spinning. I just said no spinny spinning.
And easy right.
That was a tight chicane.
75. Easy left. And easy right. 150. Caution. Over jump. This is just the kind of time needed. Also handling of the vehicle. 200. Long. Easy left. 125. Medium right. Perfect exit. You took the best line. 150. Easy left. 125. Easy left. Into long. Hairpin right. 200. Easy left. And easy right.
You've got a decent average going into this last race.
150. Over crest. Next time, let's shoot for first. We weren't far from it.
Oh, really? Are we? The question is, who is first? That's the problem. Oh, thank God! Yes! We still won the series. Thank you, Jahan Tanner. Ooh, that was intense. So this is what they meant by the intensity of rally racing.
And this is another favorite, Renna, from Stephenson. She's a beauty, ain't she?
Oh, I heard she's excellent.
The girl from Japan, right?
She hasn't even been in a dozen races, fellas.
Here she is, after the Suzuka.
Yeah, I was there.
How do her stats stack
She's
up?
a little girl, guys. Well, I'm betting on her.
Yeah, I think she can do it. Double my money.
Ah, I see the subplot. It's all about gambling. All 3 races, you may not be familiar with using nitro or power braking, but do your best as usual. Okay, gotta check controls. What's the power for NOS? Before anything, what are our cars for drag? So we got family. We got a GT 500. Oh, it's just those two. So it's either go for less power but lighter, or mega power but heavy boy. I'm gonna go for that actually. So a drag race with a charger. Yep, it's a familiar story.
Looks like we have some special visitors here in the pit. Things might get a little rowdy over the radio.
Wait, I don't know what's the button to NOS. Let's try that again. I forgot how to NOS. Wait, what if I do the Crew Motorfest strat? Oh! What? I really have to press the brake? What? NOS is time triggered? I can slip.
Looks like we have some special visitors here in the pit. Things may get a little rowdy over the radio.
Yeah, look at her go. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, there we go. Race 1 is done. Scratch that, I can't. Okay, so it really is on the timing of releasing the brake. No, not bad. Okay. I thought I'm just gonna struggle longer here. So we have a Z, family. What's the third one? 1, 2, 3.
Great start.
Okay, nice.
Guess you guys were right.
Finally, that's a one shot. So I had the best time off the brakes, and we won by 0.08 again. Another FD. The FD must be the best drag car here. It's a shame that the only choices are between the Drag Charger and the Drag GT500. If I was given the choice of the Drag FD, that could have been an easy win.
Not everything about GVI was turning out to be fun and games. The first bad sign was, of course, the association with high-stakes gambling. But then came the real shock.
I forgot. Early 2000s, obligatory shower scene. Yeah. Class 1 Series. Our client's request is, of course, for you to win the series championship. Okay? The Japan Touring Car Championship. Alright. So our choices are the Calsonic Skyline, the Supra, or the NSX. NSX has unknown values because this was the time when the NA2 was just unveiled, and so was the GT500 NSX. In terms of weight, I'm surprised the NSX is heavier than the GTR. Safe to say that the GTR would be the best choice. And don't worry, we don't need to worry about understeering because this is an FR GTR. This isn't the all-wheel drive guardrail loving version. Oh, this is a new track.
pressure on and he'll eventually break. Good. Now zip past that corner. Time to get that guy off your tail. Speed up before he comes back. We can't slow down at a time like this.
Oh my god, the Bimmer's faster?
Pick up the pace or you'll be stuck in his position.
Okay, so it's not Gina.
Nice angle taking the turn. Nice braking. Now for the hard part. I'm coming for you. Yes, practice is really paying off. It's time to get away from that tailgater.
Okay, Schultz, you win this round.
Swerve to get that car out of your slipstream.
All I have to do now is just to let not Iwama pass me. I think that's the only thing that matters for me right now.
Enough playing around. Lose it. Good. You've done your job.
That was hard. Maybe it's because I'm not used to that track yet. Yeah, it is my first time. Bad, I would say. Okay, it's 3 races. Good. Please let it be Suzuka. Or that. And with this, we're stuck with the Calsonic GTR.
I want you to shoot her first.
way too familiar with Yokohama right now. I think I should do better.
This guy should be a breeze to shake. You've got to get closer and make yourself noticed. Yeah. You've got to lay off the speed before the turn. You give me a chance, I'll take you. You'll pass the next car in no time at this rate. You have a chance at an excellent lap now. You're in fourth place. Over the third place car. About 1 second apart. Keep the pressure on and he'll eventually break.
Boom! Boom! Multi-boom! Back to the Bimmer again.
He's preparing to overtake you. Watch it. You give me a chance and I'll take you. Damn, he's in my slipstream. Late braking can cause spins. Be careful. I used to see me and not you. That guy's been tagging along long enough. Don't worry about the tailgater. Keep your cool. Speed up before he comes back. It's time to get away from that tailgater. Yes, practice is really paying off.
I'm being pressured from behind. Can you say anything else, Schultz?
Okay, now for the cornering. They're not playing around. Lose it. You've got to transfer weight forward.
What is with Schultz now? If it's not Gina, it's my problem with Schultz.
You're pacing the car in front of you. Take him. The essence of good cornering. Great. Very good. There's a long road ahead.
Okay, I really hope Suzuka's the last one. It's the only way to drop his points down. Oh yes, good! So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pressure Schultz, make sure he crashes, and he better stay 4 points away. I mean, he's 8 points leading right now. You better stay last.
Make sure you stay near the lead. Show him what you've got. You're out of the slipstream. Get back at his tail.
sorry, but I have to do it. Okay, come on, Schultz. I'ma mess you up good.
Don't let him slip by you. This is your chance. Make the most of it.
I am.
Get back in the slipstream. It's time to get away from that tailgater. Just act like that guy in your tail isn't there. Doesn't feel to be trailing a star.
Damn it.
This guy should be a breeze to shake. There's one in your rear view. The car ahead of you is getting away. Good. Now zip past that corner. You can't catch me. Stay right on his tail and make him feel the heat. That'll show him.
Okay. Gotta get close to Schultz.
The car ahead of you is getting away. Get off the brakes once you enter the turn. Not to win this race. That's it. We need you to get second place.
What? What? Huh? I thought I was meant to win. Are you telling me Schultz was really programmed to be better? Okay, what? This is a surprise. I thought I was supposed to win this race, so I have to keep second? So all that time me struggling in the first two rounds, that was a canon event?
Lena, are you listening? You are not to win this race. I want to see second.
Okay. So I can't mess him up. I can't overtake him. And I can't do the illegal Suzuka chicane. Okay, so you told me just second place. That's the result we're looking for. It's not about winning or losing, it's about pleasing the client. Don't worry about your personal record, just do as you are told. I think Schultz's car is rigged. Honestly, if I remember this correctly, back then, back in the day, I actually aimed for first and I got reprimanded. It was called the game over. So we were really obligated to actually follow the instructions.
You know, Renna, there was a time when I had my own team. and didn't take orders from anyone. It seems like ages ago now, but occasionally I get the chance to relive those memories. Next weekend, I'm putting on a completely independent race, and I was hoping that you'd be able to participate. It'll be a nice change of pace from the pressure of the team, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, so what race is this? Really? It's not a GVI job, but it's still a race. Okay, so what are you throwing on me on this? It's a privateer car. Okay, I can't change. So it's a special rally built and tuned to represent the best of Mini and ready for on and off-road racing. This is the Cooper S Rally Car Garnier. So this is a 2-stage race, and I just have to win it.
You've been working hard lately. I want you to relax and just enjoy this race.
200, medium left. 150, easy left. 200, long, easy right. 150, on left. You enter the turn at the optimum speed. 125, caution. Into easy right. You're in a good position. Into on left. Brake early and change the angle of the car. 75. Easy right. Into hairpin left. 50. Medium right. And medium left. Into long. Medium right. Opens. 150. Caution. Over jump. 200. On left. You need to bring down your cornering speed. 100. Over crest. 125. On left. And easy right. 150. Easy right. You're in a good rhythm. Just keep rolling. 125. Long. Easy left. 150. Long. Hairpin left. Tightens. Into easy right. 100. Long. Hairpin right. Tightens. 125. Medium left. 200. Long. Hairpin right. Tightens. 75, hairpin left. 100, medium right. Very smooth cornering, doing good. 75, medium right. And easy left. Well, I hope I was of some assistance.
Okay, I did better than my last run, but how far am I from point 3? Alright, I can do this. I can do this. Be the reverse. Nice.
Easy right. And easy left. 75, medium left. 75, hairpin right. 75, easy right. And long, hairpin left. Opens. into easy left, 75, caution, 75, easy right, 100, on right, 200, long, easy left, 75, easy right, 150, medium right. That was one of my best wins. Thank you.
Okay. So is that good enough? A 1.4. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, the Garnier is the special one.
How do you feel about today's race?
I feel sorry for the other racers.
Hey, yo.
You're obviously on a hot streak. How do you explain your recent victories?
We have a great team. Everyone works together and they support me like a family.
Like the family.
Brenna, you work with Stefan, don't you?
Yeah, Eddie, what of it?
Yes! I knew he was still in the business!
Yeah, he's alive and well. Why do you ask?
Do you even know who he is? Stefan Garnier was a living legend until he was blamed for a controversial accident involving one of his racers. He retired, and everyone thought he was gone for good. But I heard rumors that he was involved in a racing organization that works behind the scenes. He inspired me to get into this business, but I haven't been able to track him down until now. Rena, please tell me you'll introduce him to me?
That was a weird subplot. Oh my god, a rallycross. 3 races to claim the championship. Although there are plenty of veterans like that Spanish chick, let's bring home a victory. Oh no. Prototype? Oh, it's the same one. So you got a 206 already, so it's either the Bug-Eye, the Focus, or the Evo. Let's go with the Focus this time. Or you know what? Let's go back to my roots. Bug-Eye. I would go with Evo 8, but that is a tuned Evo 8, not a rally Evo 8. This one may be the Pro Drive. This is our first rallycross race, though.
You get out there and do what you always do. You can't afford to lose even one race.
200, medium right. Into easy left, and medium right. Very smooth corner, doing good. Into long, easy left. 200, easy left, and medium right. Into easy left, and easy right. 150, long, easy right. Tightens. 200, easy right. Maybe. 150, medium left. You okay? 150, caution, over jump. 100, medium right. 200, hairpin right. Don't lose your course. Into easy left, and medium right. Into long, easy left.
that was stressful. I'll have to admit I had to drop the difficulty just so I could progress. So you have to contend with this for 2 more times. And it's annoyingly aggravating. I'm just glad this rallycross isn't like the usual rallycross in IRL Rally, where you're just pitted against one person but you have to beat everybody's best time.
Now for the semifinals. You get him good, Renna.
200. And in right. Into easy left. And medium right. Into
Everything I see here is just for progression's sake. I've already given up on making this a full hard difficulty.
and medium left. 100. Easy right. 200. And in right. Tightens. And medium left. 150. Medium right. 150. On left. 150. Caution. Over jump. 100. Medium right.
Physics-wise though, I could see the problem with this game, and it's how the game physics handles rally.
200. Medium right.
It's very and hella twitchy in an aggravating sense. This is something that you don't want to have.
And medium right. Just handling of the vehicle.
How they handle the circuits is good. Point to point, okay.
200.
But if it's full on dirt, oh boy, that's where things change entirely.
Into easy left. And easy right. 150. Long. Easy right. Tightens. 200. Easy right. Maybe. 150. Medium left. 150. Caution. Over jump. You're in a good rhythm. Keep it up. 100. Medium right.
See, as soon as you lose control, suddenly it's that twitchy.
That's some slick work out there. Yeah!
The Spanish chick. Oh my god, it's Gina. She better be in an Evo. Oh my god, she is.
Into easy left. And medium right. Into
Reduced difficulty, I don't care, but at least it's canonical.
200. Easy right. And medium left. 100. Easy right.
Okay, she's way faster than the last two. This was hard difficulty, I'm dead. I'm done. I don't like the rallycross of this game, honestly. At least we got the Impreza. Let me go to the main menu first. I switched the controls from the analog to the D-pad for the sake of rallycross to make things a little more tolerable for me.
But we really don't need a hired gun. Our team is well prepared for this race.
Hired what?
Fine. But don't blame me when she crashes and burns.
Hello, Gina. So I'm just a hired gun,
I can't believe this!
Hey, yo!
You're not ready to drive a standard car. You've been spoiled by that blasted rich boys club.
So you don't think I'm a legit racer? It's all GVI and I'm just a pawn?
Well, okay, Rena. Then let's just see how you can handle a real car.
Was groping Rena necessary, Gina? Like, I saw them fingers! Oh my god, 5 laps. Gina seems to be on edge. This could be your big break. Defeat her and aim for the championship. So, what are my choices here? So, this chapter 12, by the way. So, we have the Calsonic GTR. The S7R? The Supra. The M3. Hey, yo. The C5R. Damn, them oh my god, the Viper Competition Coupe. And the NSX. What would Gina be in? I want to try this, but the stats are bad. 513 horsepower, 3,000 pounds, no. The C5R, still heavy. A bit lacking in the power department compared to the Calsonic. And it's even the lightest in the class. Gotta be the Calsonic. And of course, we're gonna go back to the actual difficulty. So Gina's on edge. What car would she be on, though? That's what you said a few seconds ago, Lemon.
You've got to lay off the speed before the turn. Keep the heat on and encourage him to slip up. You're in fifth place. You and the fourth place car are neck and neck.
always had this feeling going through that S curve. I feel like I'm being magnetized.
That is the perfect way to brake. He shook you off. He must be pissed. Good. Now zip past that corner. Nice exit. That's the perfect line to take. That's the best time.
Where'd he go?
The essence of good cornering. Great. Nice braking. Now for the hard part. Nice exit. That's the perfect line to take. Keep that lap time and you'll place well.
Okay, it's this white corners I have an advantage on.
Nice exit. That's the perfect line to take. This is your chance. Make the most of it. Here's your chance. Get him. Still getting it on to me. Nice timing on the brakes. That'll show him.
Okay.
Yes, practice is really paying off.
Hey yo, what
Hey
the
yo, is
fuck?
that a McLaren F1 GTR LM? The long tail? How did you get access to that?
Nice angle taking the turn.
I know you don't, but hey yo! How did you get Adriana in your... How did you get Adriana to rent your car, or her car?
Enter the turn with the optimum speed. Don't stop now. Get up in his face.
I'm shocked for the fact that you're in an McLaren.
You've got to transfer weight forward.
No, I'm keeping second.
Don't let him slip by you.
Everything's working now. Man, you stop insulting. That's what we need. Solid.
Oh my god, I clutched second. But my bigger problem would be Adriana, would be Gina. How did she get her hands on the McLaren? 4 rounds, okay. Oh, so that's why they were giving me the Saleen, the Corvette, and the McLaren. Power-wise, they're the better choices. But at the same time, if we're talking about curb weight, the Calsonic GTR is the lightest.
Don't let him get away with that. Good, you're gonna pass me or not? Good, you're putting the pressure on.
Ooh, almost there.
Good. Nice angle taking the turn. That is the perfect way to brake. It's high time to get that guy off your tail. Very smooth cornering. You're doing great.
And it's really hard to catch up with the McLaren in a GTR.
It'll be too late.
Okay, that's it.
バトルの結末はダブルクラッシュだ You've got to let off the speed before the turn.
I'm sorry, it's the only way.
Number 76.
I had no choice. It's either get an 8-point gap or literally just. I had no choice. She's gonna be pissed even more. Okay, this is easy. As long as it's Suzuka, I'm good. Now we just have to build this point gap.
Watch the car behind you. What was that? Are you gonna pass me or not? Now hold him. What are you doing?
Waiting for him to slip up.
Nice timing on the brakes.
and messed up my run. How dare he?
Nice braking. Now for the hard part. Yeah. I can't push any further. My engine will blow. Good. I'm waiting to see you move to overtake him.
Ayo, what? How is Gina in sec? Oh, the points. Sorry.
Okay, now for the corner. Let's keep it a jump ahead of him. You're in third place. You in the second place car. About 1 second apart.
Let me see how you handle Adriana's McLaren, Gina.
You almost beat him. Just a bit more.
Skill issue?
You're outpacing the car in front of you. Take him. You've entered the turn with the optimum speed.
Okay, it's down to Miller.
That is the perfect way to brake.
Okay, I'm not worried with the rest of the pack.
Damn, you did it! You broke the record!
Brooks. Come on! You didn't spin, but you stopped in the middle of the road. Okay, would Miller hold it or would Gina pass him?
Alright, you're in the leading pack. This is it.
Okay, gotta be balanced though. Damn it, I nearly messed up. That puts Miller in striking distance again.
This guy should be a breeze to shake.
Oh, god damn it, Miller.
It's time to get away from that tailgater. Enough playing around. Lose it. Enter the turn faster. You've got to be ready for these things.
Ah, crap.
This is your chance. Make the most of it. You're out of the slipstream. Get back at his tail. Come on in, baby. Good. Nice angle taking the turn. This is my chance to pull ahead.
Spin.
Nice braking. Now for the hard part.
That puts Miller at the back at least.
It's high time to get that guy off your tail. Enjoy your victory lap. Congratulations.
Woo, that was tense. Okay, Gian is now back in the standings. So technically, I can retire on race 4 and still win by 1 point. But why am I gonna do that? I would at least put up a good fight.
Reality and emotion.
And this is a new track, Monaco, Côte d'Azur, in Italia.
Spectacular steering. I couldn't care less who was on my team. Keep the pressure on and he'll eventually break. You've entered the turn with the optimum speed. Going for the gold. Well, just great. There's one in your rear view.
That was narrow.
Just act like that guy in your tail isn't there.
Oh, exploit?
You've got to enter the turn sharper. There's one in your rear view. Let's see how this driver operates. This is my chance.
Ooh, they're struggling. Those two are struggling from the back.
Everything's great. Acceleration, braking, and handling. The lead car is getting away. Take it. Yeah, I'm gaining on it, 76.
Up. Oh, that's a gap. Exploit.
Pick up the pace or you'll be stuck in this position. I'm closing the gap with number 76. All right. Take a straighter line in the curve. How does it feel to have the fastest time? The essence of good cornering. Great.
Ow.
Okay, now for the cornering.
No choice. Gotta exploit it.
Get off the brakes once you enter the turn. Take a straighter line in the curve. the ideal cornering speed.
Too late.
Take a straighter line in the curve. That guy's been tagging along long enough.
Counting on me.
Lose it. All right, he's out of your slipstream. It's high time to get that guy off your tail. Good. Now zip past that corner. That guy's been tagging along long enough.
The only way to survive in Monaco in this game. The exploit.
All right, he's out of your slipstream. Everybody has their eyes on you. Work on your timing for entering the turn. This guy should be a breeze to shake. There'll be a party tonight. Nice job.
Ow! I had to use the exploit, I'm sorry. Defeating Gina using the same type of car she used proved your superior driving skills. Congratulations. We didn't use the same type of car. We never used the McLaren. We never have access to it.
Hey, Rena! I got your invitation to the classic car race, and I'd be absolutely thrilled to go! I'm especially thankful for the chance to talk with Stefan. I have some big plans for a racing team, and I want to see what he thinks about them.
Wait, you never told me you're loaded. Eddie? Okay, this is a classic race. Greenfield. I want to speak to Stefan and have an idea. That's why I need you to win the race today. Good luck. What to use? I mean, we got the Alpha Giulia GT8 Junior, the Fiat 500, and Mr. 17 a generation ago. I'll go with this one. I think it's the safest. Mr. 17 is more for RR, and that's very concerning. Meanwhile, the Fiat 500 is lacking too much power. Ah, this is new course. Definitely haven't been here before.
I'm here in the control room with Stefan. Damn, these old classics look great. Show him you're in a league of
I have no choice but to do it.
Closer and make yourself noticed. It's time to get away from that tailgater. You're smoking up. Don't put the fire out. That guy's been tagging along long enough. Swerve to get that car out of your slipstream. Eddie has made a very interesting proposal to me about starting a new team. We'll talk later. Don't get sloppy. The race isn't over yet.
Seriously, what did they do to that Fiat 500?
Raise to shake. Just act like that guy in your tail isn't there. That is the perfect way to break. It's high time to get that guy off your tail.
The game cheats on me with the Fiat 500 that goes faster than my own. I'ma cheat the game by exploiting. And they can't say no about it.
It's time to get away from that tailgater. Mission complete.
Yeah, technically this one is more of an interlude than anything. Nothing too spectacular. Should have gone with the 17 mobile. More power but harder to control.
Rena, I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm leaving GVI to go independent again. Eddie is young, but he's got what it takes. If you join us, we may just be able to do it. The problem is, GVI isn't going to let us just walk away.
So, they want to leave the family. Well, I'm always willing to give upstarts a chance, so let them race for their freedom. But if they lose, they'll find out what we do with traitors.
What? Kill them? What is this? What's this? A racing organization or a syndicate? GV's condition is that if you win this 10-lap race, it's going to be tough, but we know you could do it. Win the race. 10 laps, and what do we got? Oh, we have choices. The Bentley EXP Speed 8 and the Infineon Audi R8. Ah! Two equally matched machines. One is lighter, but 4 horsepower less. One is 4 horsepower higher, but is heavy F. Speed 8. The legend. It's a Le Mans winning legend. We're gonna... And even if it happens at Motegi, we're gonna finish this off legendarily. We started here, and we'll end it here. There's some dramatic irony there, though. I'll have to admit. Hey, look, I can see Rena's uniform.
I wish you all the luck in the world. Rena, it's all about you. Keep the heat on and encourage him to slip up. Nicely executed. You gotta get closer and make yourself noticed.
Just like that one mission in Gran Turismo, we gotta slip. Double kill?
Everything's working now. You got it. Don't lose it.
Okay, don't get too close. Yali, who the heck are you? Are you like some secret boss? I'm gonna crack you no matter what, Yali. Weak. This is a weak final run. Now, the only downside is if they decide to slipstream each other just to catch up to me, I'm in trouble. Almost messed that up. Okay, that was a bit, I'll admit, a little bit on the underwhelming side. It's unique to see a fully matte black prototype style design on that Audi R8 Le Mans as the pole position car. But still say it was easy to crack the guy. Gina was able to handle it more than him.
Nice move on that last corner, Rena. You almost had me. But it'll take more finesse to beat me.
Don't worry. I'll get you next time, Gina.
Hey, yo.
So
Hey.
how does it feel to have your own team? Things must be different without GVI backing you up.
Well, we have to work a lot harder now, and I can't seem to place as well as before.
Hey, you've got plenty of time. You haven't been in the business long, and you're doing really well.
Yeah, with those two supporting me, I'll be taking first in no time.
First? Don't you mean second?
We'll see about that, Gina. I'll show you and GVI what an ambulance driver can do with a little hard work.
You know, that last line out of Rena's mouth ruined the entire thing. I'm sorry. Story writing is definitely, story writing with voice is definitely something Namco is definitely not good at. I wonder, maybe it's because this one has a different team compared to Ridge Racer, because if you went back to Ridge Racer, the writing there was superb. It hit you on the right notes, even if it was just pure full text. This one, it's not because there was a bad voice actress there or anything. Like I said, this was the era where voice acting was not taken as seriously as it is compared to 20 years in the future, which is now. They really think, and this is kind of also what started the stigma that racing games do not, never have, and never will get a decent story to support the genre. And to tell you the truth, this is one of the best examples of a bad example on the story writing department. What else can I touch up here on with our Racing Evolution? The car list is quite unique, I would at least say that as much. Being put into the De Tomaso Pantera, a car that not too many people know about, at least before GT7 unveiled it, at least with the exception of those who have played the Kaido battle games, the Shotoku battle games because of TXR3, Kaido Battle Chain Reaction, and Kaido Battle Togen and Densetsu. If it wasn't for those, De Tomaso is a dead brand. And it's only up until recent that the mainstream gaming audience is familiar with the brand. So that's one of the good ups that our Racing Evolution's prod team was able to do. What else can I touch up on? Oh yeah, the RX-7 here is using the not so popular C-Spec, and god damn it, the C-Spec RX-7 is one of the most underrated Mazda Speed FDs, and I'm glad that they went with the art direction to go on that one. Seeing that a lot of the cars also had official tuning aero parts, especially the S2000, the RSX, aka the Integra. It was charming to see at best. Even the homologation models of the rally cars. The downside that I can see here with this game is definitely the car physics. They absolutely use the same physics off-road with tarmac, and explains why the rally is dominated with Group A homologation all-wheel drives, because the physics don't change as much. So how you lose control when you're in the road is also the same way how you're technically going to lose control with the rally cars, and that was one of the biggest lows. The hard difficulty of the rally cross is definitely one of my Achilles heels in this game. The final battle of career mode. The game gives you two options, to play with the D-pad and to play with the analog stick. If you play with the D-pad, that was hell on earth. Especially if you're also on the Bentley Speed 8, which, like I said earlier, a few horsepower higher, but more heavier than intended. Meanwhile, the Audi Le Mans is lighter with just 4 horsepower difference from the Bentley, and that's the good thing. It's hell on earth with the D-pad, but it's super underwhelming when you have more precise control with the analog stick, and I don't get that, honestly. So underwhelming much. It could have been nice if we had like some sort of final epilogue to match up with the cutscene that happened 2 months later. Like, put a cutscene there 2 months later and then get thrown into an epilogue race. Basically, you in probably the Calsonic Skyline or in the Takata NSX, and Gina in the Calsonic Skyline, and pretty much relive out the last thing they were talking about in the cutscene. Speaking of cutscene, that last line that Rena said ruined the entire thing. It's been months, girl. No one knows you're an ambulance driver anymore. You're already obviously recruited as a professional race driver. Who cares what I mean, yeah, sure. Homage to how you started out in the game versus to where you are right now. I get that, but it doesn't always work. It doesn't work here. It would never work ever. But I would say the story mode of this is very mid. Okay, and apparently we get the results screen after that cutscene and the ending credits. Wait, hold up. Viali got back that got back to second place after that spin? Wow. Wait, Advan Kondo? There was an Advan Kondo? And of course, we gained the prototype class R8, the Infineon Special, the Le Mans winning back in that year. Although GVI did their best to block you during the race, you managed to overcome them. We won. Yep, that is true. Yeah, it would have been better if there was some sort of epilogue here to really, put it in a better note, unlike to what it is now. Maybe lack of production time stopped them from expanding further on the campaign. So we're going to go to the menu and actually save this progress. Now, am I going to continue this game? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, come on. I'm only down to 20% completion in this game. 33. That's just 1/3. The 66%, or more like 67%, would be definitely be coming here on Event Challenge. Now, I might do it as a stream exclusive, but if you want me to do offline content featuring the event challenge of our Racing Evolution to make up for the lackluster main campaign, let me know. Because here, we get access to better vehicles and from Drag, Privateer, Prototype. You know what? Let's skim through all of it. Oh, there is the condo. Why is this weak? And how is it able to oh, wait. The weight. Right. Of course. Let's see. What else do we got here? GT Class 3 is the lowest. So we got the MRS, the TT, the RSX. Some of the cars here that you will not see are actually unlockable on the main game. So you have to unlock them here and then purchase them for event challenge. Oh, there's an Evo? There's an Evo GT2. There's a Bug-Eye GT2? Okay, that's shocking to see. And the FD, I think it can only be unlocked by playing on the main campaign. So you can repeat the main campaign because some chapters give you the option to select certain vehicles. I don't know though if it also means that you could translate into playing with these cars on the main campaign. It would be overpowered though, like especially well, these guys on the GT1s are a dead given. Let's check out the privateers. The Gilia, the Alpine. Yeah, those are the only two ones. I think the game's really making you pick the Fiat just for the sake of completion there. But you can do that in easy mode. But yeah, So that's it for the main story of R Racing Evolution. Despite the bobs, the short-term fan service, and the misplaced connection of locations, I think this is a very aight game. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I would not say it's that good or memorable either. If anything, the only thing that will make you remember R Racing Evolution is the exposed bobs on Rena and Gina's racing suits. That's practically it. In terms of racing experience, that would be the least of the things that you would remember. But yeah, I'm going to go through over my classic PS2 games and see what else we could actually main feature. This is a long play for the sole reason that the game is really that short, especially the campaign. There are better games out there which have longer campaigns. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me in this long playthrough of R Racing Evolution. And this is Miyogi. Yep, thanks Namco. This is Miyogi saying see you guys in the next playthrough.